Hey guys, you're watching Spiced Up Outdoors yet again. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I'm doing something I haven't done before. I'm going to take the kayak out and go fishing out of it. So I've taken the kayak out once as a little test run that you guys didn't see, and today we're going to take it for a spin and try and catch some panfish. So let's see what happens. Alright, let's see what we got going here. Put my water in there. Hook up the GoPro, don't forget that. The old vintage one, I don't care if it falls in the water, but I still put a tether on it. Let's get our fishing rods out. There we go. One there. One here. This kayak came with a little clip, so I'm just gonna clip it right on the baler. Open that up. That's a tight fit. There we go. Oh, that's upside down. Oh God. So, first time owning a kayak, and it's actually pretty dang cozy. So what I learned is the sit inside ones are pretty stinking stable. What I like about these sit inside ones is you sit nice and low to the water, and you're just below the water actually. I used to be a heavy canoe person, but I think kayaks have definitely won me over. It's surprisingly stable. How stable this is. That's what I'm trying to say. So we're gonna start with just a little jig with little, I call them a little octopus thing on there. Seems to work for this lake. And then we're gonna take and grab a waxy. I'm gonna put a waxy on the tip there. I've got this handy dandy cup holder right here. That is now the bait holder. I've got all these layers on because it was windy earlier, but it's turning out I don't think I need it. What's nice about this area right now is in a couple months, this entire section right here is full of lily pads. So it'll be nice to just kind of cast through here while the pads are not here. So the season for any of the game fish is currently closed. what we can fish for is rough fish or panfish, crappie, anything like that. If I was on the river, I could fish for catfish, but this lake is actually calming down nicely. I was worried about that. Oof, maybe there's a little bit too much weeds over here. We'll go just a fuzz deeper. That's pretty crazy. I'd also like to say how incredibly close you get to wildlife when you're out here. I have no idea where those loons are, but they were stealthy as all get out. Oh, there they are. When they came up, they were super silent. Alright, we're going to take a pause on this. It's way weedier than I thought it was going to be over here. Alright, so my first order of business while I'm here is to find where the heck I lost my GShock at when I shot the deer this past fall. So I'm going to kind of tromp through the woods a little bit here, trying to find the spot that I dropped that thing at, or where it finally died at. And I remember being in like a little thicket. Duke, come. Little thicket of woods, or of these evergreens here. I'm hoping Duke's nose can help me out. I've been working with him on tracking spots for deer, though he is kind of distracted here. I think this is actually it right here, because there was a little bit that came up and above me. And I used it to clip the light on. Yeah. So the deer finally died here, and I came through here. I drug the deer out this way. Came up and over this way. I remember being quite angry and exhausted by this point. All right. Came through here, saw this opening. Oh, hey, you know what? Right where Duke dropped a ball earlier. You know, I really gotta stop buying earth tone stuff, because that GShock just blends right in there. And this thing weathered all of winter now. And it's still working, still ticking away. Good job, you marked it for me. Alright, so now that we found my watch, which took forever, I went ahead and seeded the hillside here with food plot seed, I guess is the best way to say it. It's got clover, ryegrass, and some other seed in there. Most of it looks like it's ryegrass seed, to be completely honest, but we've got a good chunk of that seeded in. It's not completely covered, but it's all no-till, so hopefully it grows. I've got 3 or 4 days of rain coming up here in the next couple of weeks. So by the time I come back up here in 2 weeks, I'll be back up here, and we'll be able to see what took, what didn't. There's a big pile at the top of the hill that I actually didn't close the little sorter thing, or it lets the grain through at the bottom of the spreader, and there was a big pile that I had to spread out and rake around up there. But I've got Buddy here. Butters. Hi. And then I've got Duke over there. Earlier, Buddy was wandering and taking the best poop he could way over there. But I think, yeah, he's just gonna soak up the sun. We'll let Duke explore. He'll come back. He's got his collar on. So I just opened up the cabin, and everything is as I left it, minus those jugs. I left all these at the end of deer season, knowing I was going to fill these up again and reuse those for water until I get a water tower put up, which I'm thinking the water tower will go probably somewhere near the old outhouse. No water will be pulled from the ground over there. I'm gonna do a shallow or a sand point well, probably right in here is my best guess is where I'll sink that. The water table is so high here, actually. This is a good example that anything below where I'm standing right now is that. There you can see water, standing water there. So I think just a little bit higher up over here gives us some space to dig down a little bit. That should be good for sinking a sand point. There is a couple other things I have to do. I have to buy a new tongue receiver for this because pre-deer season, when we were cutting the game trail, this bad boy right here actually broke off when I backed into it with the wheeler, but we're not going to talk about that. Something else I have to do is buy another 4x4 to shore up that middle section there. When we first built this, you can already tell this place is settling, or the ground is heaving the thing up, because that was like we had to lift up to put those blocks underneath there. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to go back underneath there and put another 4x4 to actually support it. All right, so that I originally came up here to do is now done. So we've got the seed spread across this wonderful hillside here. I've got the few things back in the cabin that I wanted to drop off. Took some measurements of a couple things. What else was there? I found my watch, found my GShock. Now the only thing is to get Buddy back in the truck. He's not really feeling it. He's enjoying the deck, which I don't blame him. But we got to get going here soon. So I'm gonna have to peel him off the deck because he had sunlight. But I'm trying to get going before it starts raining here in a little while. Hey, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. You are stubborn. Go for a ride. Come on, let's go. Let's go for a ride. Come on. Let's go. Get up there. Come on. But that about wraps it up for this episode. I know I kind of everywhere. I started off kayaking yesterday, and today I'm up here. So thanks for watching this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and ones to come. We got way more content coming. I just got to actually do it. And so if you are enjoying this content, enjoying the channel, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Make sure you spice up your outdoors. See you guys. Bye-bye.